Hey everybody, Pixel here, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, we defeated Bugsy, and I think that's all we did. We also hatched Togepi, which was not anticipated in that episode. But it's welcome now, because Togepi is a good boy. But anyway, in this episode, there is a few things we're going to be doing, but first I want to say, we're going to be going to a few new areas in this episode, and I'm not going to do the bios for them, like at the moment. I'm going to wait until the end of the episode, just because that'll be a lot easier for me, personally, because right now, I'm working with a new recording setup. I have a new microphone and a new computer, and it's all gonna, I guess this is all just new for me, so, I guess we'll see, but let's get started here. Alright, so let's leave Azalea Town. Never mind. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha! Quit lying. Are you serious? Then let's see how good you are. Boy. You are challenged by rival Boy. Okay. I still can't believe I named him Boy. Okay. So I did train Togepi up to level 4, but I don't think that's going to make a huge difference right now, so I'm not going to have him battling. Anyway. Silver leads with Ghastly, level 14, Ghost Poison type, Levitate for the ability, knowing the moves Lick, Spite, Mean Look, and Curse. Since it has Levitate, you can't hit it with ground type moves, and you're very unlikely to have any ghost type moves that work on it right now. In Gold, Silver, and Crystal version, this would only know the moves Hypnosis, Lick, and Spite, and it doesn't have an ability. Let's go Rock Tomb. Man, Rocky is getting a little bit far ahead. I don't know if I want to keep using him like this, but... Oh, it killed itself with Curse. Well, I'll take it. Okay, let's see what he's going out with next. After Ego levels up, level 6. Metronome. Metronome is actually a fun move. It chooses a random move out of every move in the game, and it just uses whatever it lands on. So you can get some really good stuff, but there's also the risk of having something bad. Anyway, next he's going out with Zubat. So Togepi. We're going to do some switch training with Togepi. Okay. Zubat is level 16, Poison Flying type, Inner Focus for the ability, so you can't flinch it. It knows the moves Leech Life, Supersonic, Astonish, and Bite. This is actually kind of a difficult Zubat at this point in the game. It has Supersonic, so it can poison your Pokemon. And then Astonish can flinch, Bite can flinch, and Leech Life absorbs health. Oh, by the way, in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, it knows the moves Leech Life, Supersonic, and Bite. And that moveset isn't as threatening in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, just because Bite is a special move, Leech Life is... I mean, it's just as bad in those games, but just with Bite being its most powerful attack in those games, and Bite being a special move due to its type, it's not nearly as much of a pain in the ass in the originals. Oh my god, Onix, stop it! This is actually fucking awful. Okay, Rock Tomb. Yeah, we gotta stop using Onix so much, because he's getting a little too high in the levels, if you catch my drift. Okay, Zubat's down. 91 experience points, level 7. 136 experience points, and Quilava. Okay, so this is where I'm going to start saying if you chose. So, if you chose Bayleaf, or Chikorita, like I did, he will have... I'm waiting until it's sent out. He will have Quilava, level 18, Fire type, Blaze for the ability, knowing the moves Leer, Smokescreen, Ember, and Quick Attack. Or in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, it'll know the moves Tackle, Leer, Smokescreen, and Ember. If you chose Cyndaquil, Crocodile will be level 18, a water type, Torrent for the ability, knowing the moves Water Gun, Rage, Bite, and Scary Face. Or in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, level 16 water type, knowing the moves Scratch, Leer, Rage, and Water Gun. And if you chose Totodile, he'll have Bayleaf, level 18, Grass type, Overgrow for the ability, knowing the moves Poison Powder, Reflect, Synthesis, and Razor Leaf. Or in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, it'll know the moves Growl, Razor Leaf, Reflect, and Poison Powder. So, almost the same moveset, just in a different order. But yeah, his starter here can actually be pretty difficult to take down, because Quilava has Smokescreen, which is just a pain to deal with. And they also don't take too much damage from most moves. I guess Mudshot did lower its speed, but we still aren't going to be faster than it. I'm just experimenting right now, because Mudshot has a lower accuracy than Water Gun, and I want to take this thing down as quickly as possible because this Quilava is a pain to work against. See, just 2 smoke screens and you'll already be struggling to hit it with anything, and I want to quit using Onyx so much, but Onyx is the most viable option for just about everything at this point in time. Okay, let's go Rock Throw. Take it out. Not quite. I don't know why I expected that to take it out. Onyx doesn't have the best attack stat, and Quilava has a relatively decent defense stat. I mean, it's not like anything special, but it's decent. Why did Tackle not take it out? Oh my god, Onyx. Onyx, 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 please. Thank you, Rocky. You have a name. Gotta remember you have a name. Your name is Rocky. Okay, 409 experience, jeez. Useless Pokemon. Listen, you only won because my Pokemon were weak. 1152 for winning, sent some to mom. I hate the weak. Pokemon, trainers, it doesn't matter who or what. I hate to see them hanging around. That goes for Team Rocket too. They think they're big and tough as long as they're in a group. But get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. You won't be an exception if you get in my way. So, yeah, we defeated that edgelord. I'm gonna heal up. There was something else I wanted to talk about, but I've forgotten what it was. So I guess we'll just save it for the first bonus episode when I finish this series. We'll see. Thank you for waiting. Restored your Pokemon to full health. And come back anytime. Yep, alright. So with that done, we're gonna head on out of this city and into Ilex Forest. So Ilex Forest has some new encounters, but those will be gone over after the episode because I'm not doing bios right now. There are so many bios to make for this episode that I decided I'm just gonna record first and then make them later. So I can't go over them right now because I don't have them. So yeah, I'll cut out this battle because you don't want to watch Togepi hitting itself for 10 minutes. Oh man, my boss is going to be angry. The Farfetch'd that cut trees for charcoal took off into the forest. Can you catch it for me? Farfetch'd have sensitive ears. If you step on a branch, they'll face toward you. That's your chance. Sneak up from behind and catch them. Do you think you can do that? So this is a little bit different from how it was in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. In Gold, Silver, and Crystal, you just had to chase them back here, but in this game, you actually have to catch them. Which can be a little difficult, but they will just face whatever direction the branch you step on is in. And so you want to go and get them from the back. Hi, Paris, you suck. You got a cool move, though, so I guess you have, one redeeming quality, and only one. But yeah, you essentially just want to sneak up behind it. Qua! Snuck up and caught it from behind before it noticed you. Wow, you found Farfetch'd. Thank you. But there's one more missing. If you step on a branch, it'll face that way, remember? That's your chance to catch it. Sneak up on it slowly from behind. Okay, so there is one more Farfetch'd. There was only one in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. don't know why they added another one. It just makes this whole section longer and more tedious, and I don't like it. Really, this place is even... I mean, I think it's worse than the originals, just because this puzzle is actually kind of easy, but... Okay, find a revive. That's a good item. Revives restore a fainted Pokemon to half health. And those are very useful items. I don't usually buy them, just because there are a lot of them in the field. Okay, let's see, how are we going to do this? Yes, face this way, you feeble-minded duck monster. Yes, go that way. Need to catch it from behind. Okay. I think okay. I might see it. I think I know what I'm doing here. Wild Paris! Who would have thought? We don't need a fucking Paris. Jeez. Dang. What am I doing? Okay, maybe that's it. Can you go above them? Yes. Okay. We caught it. Qua! Snuck up and caught it from behind before it noticed you. Wow, you got me both of them. Thank you so much. My boss's Pokemon won't obey me because I don't have a badge. You saved me. Ah, my Farfetch'd. You found them for us, kid. Without them, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid. Now how can I thank you? I know. Here, take this. Take that. And he'll give us HM01. That's the HM cut. Teach that to a Pokemon to clear small trees. Of course, you have to have the gym badge from Azalea to use it. Now that we have that, we want to catch a Paris. Because I'm not teaching cut to any of my main boys. Paris. Paris. Where are you? I know you're in here. Oddish will work too. Yeah. Okay, I guess Oddish is gonna appear first, so... Let's just... You know? Let's just go for a Great Ball. I feel like if he's gonna be put into a life of slavery, he might as well have a Great Ball. Plus it matches his color scheme, so... It all just works out great in the end. Alright. If exposed to moonlight, it starts to move. It roams far and wide at night to scatter its seeds. Okay, well, I'm gonna name him... Her. It's a her. Dank. I think you kids will get the joke. My fellow kids. How do you do, fellow kids? Okay, let's teach it Cut. Cut isn't a terrible move, it's just like... It's 50 power, 90 accuracy, and the likelihood that you'd ever use it over an HM that we'll get later in the game with the same effect with more power and more accuracy... You won't use Cut, like, in battle, ever. Hi, Oddish, I just kidnapped your sister. I'm just gonna keep going now. Or not. Oddish does also get Sweet Scent, so I guess that is another reason why it's viable as a slave when compared to Paris. But Paris is still... I don't know, I prefer Paris as an HM slave, but Oddish works too, if that makes sense. Because Paris gets most of the same moves as Oddish, but Oddish also gets Sweet Scent, like, right out the gate. Ilex Forest is so overgrown with trees that you can't see the sky. Please watch out for items that may have been dropped. So that's your hint that there are a lot of invisible items here, including this X attack. But we aren't going to be worrying about those right away, just because they don't matter too much. Most of the items you can get here you can just buy in the next town, so there's no real purpose for picking them up. But if you see over there, there's a pink guy, and I want to go see him. These wild Pokemon are fucking annoying. I don't think you can buy repels yet, though. And if you can, maybe I already have repels and I'm just not using them. And then I'll feel like an idiot, like an ego raptor. Let's see. Oh, I do have a repel. It's only one, but I'll use it for now, I guess. So there is a kimono girl up there, but we aren't going to be talking to her just yet. What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here, you try it with your Pokemon too. Which Pokemon should learn it? Okay, so here you can teach one of your Pokemon to use Headbutt. Headbutt has a field use in this generation. I'm going to teach it to Axel because he needs some physical attacks because it has higher physical stats. Contrary to what I said in the bio, its special stats are okay, but it actually has like good attacking and like physical stats. So I'm getting rid of Mudsport because it's absolutely useless against like electric type moves. Already don't do damage to most of my team. Potentially all of my team? It's not... Okay. Your Axel looks stronger. I know. Well, it's pretty hard for him to look stronger. He's already the strongest boy. I guess electric type moves will do damage to my team pretty soon, but not right now. Okay. There is something I want to do with Headbutt, and once again I'll go over the new encounters you can get with Headbutt at the end of the video, just like all the rest of the encounters here. But there's one thing that I want to do with it right away. Almost every Pokemon in the game can learn Headbutt through this means. There's, of course, a few exceptions like Unknown and Magikarp. Speaking of Unknown, we haven't gone over that yet, so I'm not going to talk about what it is. Oh my god, Paris! You appear just when I've already caught something to replace you. Fuck you, Paris. Sorry, that was rude. And if you thought this channel was for children, no, not completely. I don't think most children particularly care about swear words anymore. YouTube certainly does. Hi, YouTube. I'm not getting money from you anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, once we're here, we are going to want to use Headbutt on a tree. Axel used Headbutt. Headbutt again. So what I'm doing here is, when you headbutt trees, there's a chance that wild Pokemon will appear. And there's a Pokemon that you can only get in Azalea Town that I want to get through this method. So I'm really just hoping that a Pokemon will appear. You can only catch it in Azalea Town, and while you do catch it at relatively low levels, and it is pretty rare, I really want to use it. Okay, so you can catch Spearow through this method too. But anyway, oh my god! Okay, I'm just gonna cut until I find it, so I'll see you guys then. Oh! Okay. So the apricorn grew back. I realized that I had my time still set to night from when I was catching Wooper. Because I had it set to the morning, and my time was wrong, so I changed it back, and we got a white apricorn. I think we can also probably come in here now. Ah, Ashley, I just finished your Pokeball. Here! And we got a love ball. I'm not certain what a love ball does. Oh, good for catching Pokemon of the opposite gender. So that might actually be helpful. But who knows? I'm gonna give him another apricorn. I think we gave him pink one, so let's give him a black one. Take a day to make you a Pokeball. Come back for it later. Okay. Back to hunting. Oh! Okay. I found it. Okay. That took like 20 minutes. Okay. So here's Heracross. Once again, the bio will be at the end of the video, but Heracross is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and one of the best physical attackers in the game. I was hoping it would be female, but it's okay that it's not. We'll figure something out. But this is also why I brought a netball, because the highest you can find it is level 5. So I'm not willing to risk doing damage to it, even with Togepi, because Togepi only has a Psychic type move. That was actually close. Oh no. If this next one doesn't work, then we're gonna have to move on to Great Balls, and then... I mean, it's not a particularly fast Pokemon, so Fast Balls won't do very much. It's not female, so the Love Ball isn't gonna do much. Oh no. Oh man, I might be underestimating it, but like, I don't want to hurt it. Okay, let's see. Axel probably won't be able to knock it out. Although, maybe it will though. This thing is only level 5. Okay. I'm risking a mud shot. We'll see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was very much underestimating this thing. Okay. Well, yeah, because even the crit now wouldn't knock it out. Or maybe I'm just overestimating Axel. Either way. This thing is not as weak as I thought. Okay. Well, let's go... Looks like Great Ball would match its color scheme decently. There's no red on it. It'd be better if it... Oh my god! That time it was weakened! Oh my god, this is fucking ridiculous. Okay. Well... Next up is the Fast Ball. Reminds me of the Pokeball that Pikachu was in the beginning of the anime. Like in the first episode, because it had a lightning bolt on it. This fucking Heracross is going to get on my nerves. Pokeball! Oh! I don't... I just want you to be in my Pokeball, please. Don't make me clip my mic. 1, 2, 3. Damn it! Oh my god. Should I weaken it more? I better not get a crit just because I suggested that. Come on, come on. Okay. I'm not risking another hit. If it takes another hit, then it's fucking dead. What is this thing's catch rate? I don't know its catch rate. That's another part of the issue. But apparently it's pretty fucking low. Because I can't catch it. I'm trying my best. I'm tapping A as much as I can't. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Oh my god. That was fucking terrible. Okay. It is usually docile, but if it is disturbed while sipping honey, it chases off the intruder with its horn. It also sexually harasses Bulbasaur in the anime. Alright, I'm going to name it Atlas. after the actual beetle called the Atlas Beetle, and after the game company that made such games as Trauma Center. Alright, well, I was planning to get a lot more done in this episode, but I feel like that whole Heracross conundrum was pretty eventful. So off screen, I'm going to train up Heracross and Togepi to the level of the rest of the team. It does have the ability I wanted, Guts. Its nature is decent enough. I would have preferred if it was plus attack, but whatever, it'll work out. Oddish has a fucking terrible ability, so it deserves its life of slavery. Yeah, okay. Well, everyone's looking pretty alright right now. So, next time on Pokemon Soul Silver, we're gonna be heading on to the next town, finally. I didn't want to spend another fucking episode in Azalea Town, but we did go through a little bit of Ilex Forest. We got rid of those Farfetch'd. So, see you guys then. Starting off the bios in Azalea Town, we have Heracross, who I caught for the team. Heracross is a tough Pokemon. It has a massive attack stat. It has a actually relatively good special defense stat, so I don't know why I was so bummed about the ability I got. Good defense stat, good speed stat. All of its stats are good other than special attack. Guts is an amazing ability. If you get burned or poisoned, especially burned, instead of feeling the adverse effect of having your attack lowered, it will be doubled, which will essentially give Heracross a 250 attack stat, which is ridiculous. Swarm isn't that good, but I take what you get with Heracross, because as I said earlier, it took me like an hour to find it, so that was a pain. But Heracross is an excellent Pokemon. Apom, it's incredibly average. It has the same special attack stat as Heracross, which might inspire confidence right off the bat, but then you look at the rest of its stats, and the only stat it has over 80 is speed. It does evolve. It evolves into Ambipom, but I won't be putting that thing's stats up because the likelihood of you being able to use an Ambipom during the main story is pretty low. For abilities, it only gets Runaway and Pickup in this game. Runaway, of course, is relatively useless. It just makes it so you have a 100% chance of escaping random encounters, and with a Pokemon with 85 speed, that's pretty much guaranteed anyways. Pickup is a little bit more useful. If you want to use an Apom as like a slave in the back of the party so you can get some items with it, like extra potions. But overall, I can't really recommend Apom for a team. Onto the encounters in Ilex Forest, we have Oddish. Oddish is actually relatively good. As you can see, we have another split evolution with the choppy looking stat box, but Oddish at level 21 evolves into Gloom, and Gloom can evolve in two ways. It can evolve into Vileplume with a Leaf Stone, which has a higher special attack and a slightly lower special defense, or Blossom with a Sunstone, which will have a slightly lower special attack but a slightly higher special attack. Vileplume is the better overall because of its type. It's not much of a trade between special defense and special attack. I'd only ever go for Blossom if you choose your Pokemon based on aesthetics, because I think Blossom is super cute. Of course, you aren't seeing either of their sprites because their entire name takes up the box and I had to put their types under the thing anyway. But Oddish gets the ability Chlorophyll, which is actually decent for Oddish because it learns Sunny Day at some... I don't know if it learns it by level, but I know it gets it by TM. So, I mean, if you want a dank team, Oddish is your man, boy, Pokemon. Next up we have Trash, also known by most people as Paris. Paris is fucking terrible. As you can see, bug grass type, so it has a 4 times weakness to both flying and fire, but if it gets dry skin for the ability, then it has an 8 times weakness to fire. So dry skin is relatively useless because nobody's going to use water type moves on it anyway. Effect Spore is useless because it can't take a hit even if it does get an effect off. And its highest stat is 95. Just because of its weaknesses though, and its low speed, that means it will be taking hits faster than it can defend. Paris is useless, and so is Parasect. Lastly, we have Pineco. Pineco's actually a good Pokemon. Takes a while to evolve. The highest level you can catch it at in Ilex Forest though is level 17, so I guess it's not that bad of a wait. It evolves into Fortress at level 51, where it gains the excellent Bug Steel type with a 4 times weakness to fire, but pretty good resistance to almost everything else. Sturdy isn't a very good ability in this generation, just because it only affects the Pokemon against one-hit KO moves. But as you can see, Fortress's stats are disastrous to physical attackers. It can't take special defense or special attacks very well, but just for that defense stat, it's actually a very good wall. Its main gimmick is using Stealth Rock and Spikes, and then using Rapid Spin to get rid of the opponents. Overall, I mean, you aren't very likely to get Stealth Rock through the main story, and there aren't many places where you'll need a wall, but I mean, it can explode after it does its job, so I guess I can recommend it.